Sunday, June 7th. I tried doing a couple of videos this morning, but didn't get them accomplished. I have just a short time ago got the front gate installed. It's not completely finished, but it's up. I'm going to build up the soil under the gate, and that way it'll be lower outside to swing open. I've done a little weeding, a little more through here. Just got through planting a few not real hot peppers, habaneros. No, that ain't right either. They're I'll have to catch you next time. These are chili peppers. I planted those a few days ago. Cucumbers are up. I was working on stage 3 of the irrigation system, and that is getting water up above in a PVC pipe. This is some scrap I'm using, as well as what's up above. At some point, the pipe up there will be attached down here to this head unit. The garden was needing water, so I slapped the water hose up, and everything's getting watered now. Pineapple, peppers was really hurting, needing it here. I've still got things cutting off plants. There's 3 there, 4 that just happened today, 5 today or yesterday. Hey, keep it up, I won't have no peppers left. Cabbage plants are doing fairly well so far. Those have somewhat taken off over there. This will be the broccoli and cauliflower if it survives. Something has been cutting again. New kind of corn. I grew it in the house. Sweet corn, first planting, doing extremely well. They'll enjoy the drink of water. I transplanted some over to here. We'll have to see how the transplanting done. This is the second planting coming up. The first planting here, there's very little growing. Turnips, I'll be trying to pull those in the next day or two and hang them upside down for seed. Weeds still to get rid of. Rutgers tomatoes are beginning to grow fairly well. Been a very long day. Beets, some of them doing well. I've replanted some. Hopefully the water getting on them will help germinate and get them all growing. I may have to replant a few more. Eggplants are doing okay so far. A few late potatoes I planted where the others didn't come up have shot through. I've got squash here. Something's been eating on. This is winter squash. Have to do something with them. Another pineapple. The 4th pineapple. Cucumbers getting ready to vine. Radishes needing to be picked. Cucumbers over there's some reason not doing too well. Hopefully with the water hooked up now, they'll start doing better. Not quite sure. These don't even look like cucumbers, but they're supposed to be. There's another cucumber and two more there. Irrigation drip line. We'll move it just a little closer since they're younger. Poplar tree, I'll have to dig that out soon. Have been pulling back a few weeds. Watermelons growing here. Volunteer tomato, debating on what to do with it, what I will do with it. Grapes must have bloomed and seem to be setting on. Tomatoes. These are the yellow pear tomatoes. Doing very well. These are yellow tomatoes. Better leave the jugs on a little longer. Something's in the garden now, so we don't want to lose them. They're hanging on, trying to grow. May have to give these a little water. They have a different irrigation system. Put the water in and nutrients in there, and it travels underground. So when the tomatoes get a little bigger and have larger roots, they'll reach all those nutrients. Some of these onions are doing quite well. Garlic, not too bad. I worked on this one a little bit a while ago. It actually grew out the side because it got stuck in the middle. Like here is some new growth coming out of the top of this one. This one couldn't come out the top, so it tore out the side. Be interesting to see how that one turns out. More onions. Carrots are beginning to bloom, so they'll be going to seed soon. As soon as they produce seed, I'll take them out. Last year's Denver half-long carrots. More garlic. And that one should be fairly nice garlic, as well as that one. That will probably be seed for next year. Replanted. Just found a dead one. Interested in seeing what I've got. Should have had a shovel. Well, it might have been dead because I believe a mole might have eaten it. Hopefully that was not it. Those two look like they're beginning to get close to ripening. So the bulbs should be beginning to swell. Some honeydews growing there. And over here. And over here. I have to get this corner all cleaned up. The vining crops back here. Strawberries well, they're still producing a few. Tomatoes are coming up in the strawberries. I did plant them. Some more nice tomatoes over here. Flower did not get dug last year. Volunteer tomatoes. There is several beets in there. They're the red leaves and stalks. Kale over here. We'll jump back here. Path is clear. I've been hauling mulch. Now it needs mowed. Everything's in my other paths for the moment. Put some wooden frames that I had laying around, somebody gave me, around these potatoes and filled it full of mulch. Don't know if it's too late or not, but find out if they grow potatoes in the mulch and how they do. I'll have to get some irrigation in here soon. The remarkable part of this is that hickory tree is shade all the way over here, and then my potatoes are underneath that. So it will be interesting to see how well they grow in the shade, because they're already twice as large as my other potatoes and were planted last. Still more weeds coming up I'll have to remove. Tomatoes are shooting up quick back here near the tree. A few weeds need to remove. This one's blooming. Tomatillos are greening up very nice right back here. Will be interesting to see how quick before they start producing. Thinking about putting a matching box on this side of the path, and the boys helped me a little bit digging. We'll have to figure out what they want to plant and let them plant something back here. Tomatoes slowly getting ready to jump forward or upwards. Tomatillo. I don't know what you call that. It's a little paper living pouch, and however big it gets will probably be the size of the tomatillo. The fruit grows inside of this. It's pretty much empty at the time right now. Another one, a tomato taking off. Another tomato taking off. These are staying a little short at the moment. They'll get a jump soon. Some onions planted along here. I see a blackberry I'm going to have to dig out. A whopper that's shot right up, so I haven't got this fence up yet due to the fact that I've still got to clean out 3 or 4 feet of trees and goldenrod and stuff here. More grapes setting on. I've been back here today and never even noticed. This one has some beginning. And this will be a first year, I believe, for this one. Be interesting to see what they are. I got several three I believe, pepper plants from a couple years ago in pots. They're still producing. They're slowed down. The lettuce is bolting. I have been eating a few of the lower leaves, taco salads and stuff. Beautiful lettuce plant here and here. This is blood vein sorrel. Going to have to do some weeding quick and get rid of the weeds. I'm pulling some to get through. These peppers are doing fairly well. I've had to replace a few of them. A young purple pepper, growing right here. This one's been finally cut off as well. This one's still alive. It will be a purple one, I believe. And this one here looks to be a purple one, but I didn't get it labeled, or the label came off. So we'll find out. Some volunteer tomatoes. These will be the orange Russolini if I decide to keep any more of those. This corner's staying somewhat emptied out. I see a weed that's going to have to be removed, growing fast. I have a type of melon back here growing. That will help me get back here more and weed more. May have to plant a few more things back here as well. Got some strawberry plants put out here. Going to have to get them watered. Sadly, back in the back corner, everything gets forgotten. Once the weeds get down, it'll be a little more traveled. Onions are doing fairly well. Potatoes, these are the volunteer potatoes from a couple years ago. These are as well, here and here. A garlic right next to a potato that didn't get dug last year. All the cloves looks mostly sprouted. We'll see how that turns out. The flower will have to get moved. Some more volunteer tomatoes will have to get moved, or removed, I should say. This tomato patch is doing fairly well. I do have a couple plants I'm going to have to replace. I believe one is missing from here, and one on the other row just got cut today. But as you can see, they've took off fairly well. So the roots are now established. Water is hooked to them. And this one is really growing quickly. As you can see, it is almost to reach the next wire, which is actually, 2.5 feet. So it's already almost to 2 feet now. The others are doing quite well. So that is a quick walkthrough of the garden. Not so quick. Try to, one more thing. What I have been working on. These are probably needing water as well now. I've cleaned out this section. I've still got to remove briars. The blueberry bushes are of course here. But the sweet potatoes, looks like one's kicked the bucket almost. But they are all in except for one or two that's going to have to be replaced. I believe that one's been eaten. So next will be hopefully getting this corner all cleaned out. And looks like something got a couple leaves on that eggplant. And the others so far isn't doing too bad. That one there did get its top lost the other day. So we'll get an update again hopefully in a few days after I get a lot more done.